into a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the old Ncaa26, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And they'll kick it off to get this season underway. You can feel the excitement here. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Way too much speed in that play. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss in the play.
That pack just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw. It's Taylor. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs stay in the back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. And they get him down that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Bootleg looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. This guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's what I love about this running back, is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Throwing off play action. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And look at this. The fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Looking to throw yet again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Tries to get it to the running back. Almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his second. They couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. To throw, it's St. Clair. And this pass is caught, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Third down play here out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. It's just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Grab near the sticks. It's Lewis. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. It's an option look. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The catch is made inside the 10. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first and goal situation. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. QB bootlegs here. Moves out of the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. To the air. It's St. Clair. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Now rolling out to his left. Looks like he's going to run it. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
This is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped the switch from passer to runner. Got a pretty good gain out of it, too.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Fielded in the end zone. It's Winston. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Again, makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Taylor. Caught near the sticks. It's Davis. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Now it's 2nd down here. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Taylor. Pressure is coming. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Trying for a 4th down completion. What a catch! That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great connection there for 6 points.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. That's reeled in. It's Hudson. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. Caught near the sticks. St. Clair heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. And the quarterback's forced out of bounds. That'll count as a sack by this defense.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play. And as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. And this defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
On 1st down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Taylor. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together. New center down to the offense, 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? The back's got it. He'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking for his big tight end. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Taylor. Bringing pressure. And he'll just get rid of it. It's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. And he just throws it away. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Second down play coming up. Action fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball, and almost every time they had a possession, they were putting points up on the board. Now to start this 3rd quarter, they don't convert here on 3rd down. They have so much confidence. I would be shocked to see them still go for this here.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The pocket breaking down. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. It's Kromenhoek. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. He fights through the tackle. This play is blown up. The defense all over him. The wildcat look backfires that time.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Bringing it out, it's Winston. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Taylor. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. A deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Off the play fake on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he runs that about. That's a big gainer there.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Mississippi State in the red zone now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass. It's Taylor. And it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Breaks an open space. A stop with the filling field. That will be a first down. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Yeah, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Using his legs, it's Lewis. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Fires it down the right side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
They've converted one of their two fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, hand it off.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's hit 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Important second down play coming up. They'll feed the back again. Powering right past the defender. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. With the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to run it. Running with purpose.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Trying to find room. It's Lewis. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Wow, the defense prevented the...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Working clock with the ground game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Taylor. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The offense is clicking and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense is still clicking.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Taylor. Catch made on the left side.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive show.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds, gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Back's got it again. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. But barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.